Already. So we've been working on this. I had a little bit of mesh left from the pin projects. I was like, let me go ahead and see how this will fit on here. So I did this. I mean, it's probably about 25 feet. I got more mesh coming tomorrow, plus the fencing that I'll put on the outside just as an extra deterrent. So I have this up here, and then I worked on the ramp today. So I have the ramp for them. I need to cut that board, put that board down at the bottom, so they have their ramp completed. And then, as you can see, this thing closes. I'm a little bit out of breath and tired. It closes like it's supposed to, and then when it's open, that space right there is covered by the door, because the door will be open and stay open like that. So I have the ramp built for them to get up into the duck hut. Used as much of the old pieces of wood that I had up. I probably have like 2 more pieces that I can put on here, but I used most of them up. I have a building down there that I'm going to be taking apart and moving soon, so I'll get the rest of the pieces off of there probably on Thursday or Friday. Finish this up, so this will just be done all the way around. I'm not particular on having them all go diagonal or horizontal. It's vertical or horizontal. It's just getting this stuff on here and making sure that it's still got my modern feel as well as my old school rustic feel to it. The front of this thing, I need to, like I said, I need to trim up trees, so we'll get some more light down here to the ground, but still have good shade cover around. Front of this thing is done. There's nothing more I can really do for that. I have a couple more cinder blocks I'm just going to slide like here, but it's supported where every floor joist is. It's supported by a cinder block going the long way along the floor joist. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there, and then there's 4 in the corners. And then I had one that broke on us, so we have half of it here, or I had 2 that broke on us. We have a section like this here, as well as on the other side, and then on the back I have 1, 2, 3 going across the back, and like I said, I have another one coming for that front section there, so that'll be all done, and that's what we're looking at. All right, catch you on the next. Great morning. I got to run and finish the project, and then I get paid for a good one. But I hate having to go in. I mean, it's my choice, I guess. But anyway, my ramp. So my ramp is 18 inches wide in the middle part to give them extra room. You know, I've seen a couple of my ducks kind of crowd each other. So they should be able to have 2 ducks come down side by side if they choose to. What I'm not sure about is this right here. I mean, I did drill the holes and run the string and, you know, turn it into like a net looking thing. I'm not sure about that. I'll leave it for now, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up changing it and putting a thin piece of wood across, for what I want to do. Now I got my barrel open, got my gutter up. I forgot to mention about the gutter yesterday. So I found this is like an electrical metal strip here. So I used this to hold my gutter up to the right angle, up on the back of this, and it's going to drain right on down into this bucket. Now I need to get screened, cut my hole in here, put my spout down there, get me some cinder blocks, get it up a little higher. So I'll take care of all of that. But I'm thinking about cutting up under here and running a piece of that, so it just goes straight down. But as of now, I'm not tripping off of that, because the gutter's up the right way, nice and strong, and it can drain down into this bucket, and I can just scoop buckets out and water my plants and things of that sort with the rainwater. My door works beautifully. I didn't customize yet inside of here the way I want it to, with cutting that little lip down there. I'm gonna cut that lip a little lower so they can just walk right on in with ease, and if they choose to sleep there or lay there or whatever they do there, so be it. We're inside the enclosure. I have the mesh and I have the fencing coming in. I think I'm going to focus on this side here, going around there and getting this done, this section done first, and then I'll move on to the next section. But I want to get this done here, so or more so from there to here, so I can go ahead and open this up for the horses, give them a little more space, move my barbed wire over like I want to, and be able to just let everything be. One of the most important things that I need to do sooner than later is I'm just gonna start trimming up my trees as high as I can get to them, to allow some good light down here, also to keep the bugs back some and allow this to really begin to grow and thrive. Drop some seed in here soon. It's just it's a lot of stuff I got to take care of and get done, but hey, I mean, I'm not going to change any of this for anyone. So let me get to where I need to go, and hopefully I can get back home early. Alrighty, so phase 1 is done, which is the skirt around the bottom, all the way around the bottom. I overlapped it, missed it here, but I got a piece there that I stuck there for here. I'm going to trim this to get this down all the way down to the ground. Here, here. Yeah, but it's all the way around. And in some places I bent it up about 6 inches, and in other places I bent it up onto the T-post 4 inches. And it's, you know, goes between 4 and 6 inches all the way around this thing. All the way around. So I got the first stage of the predator proofing done, which, I mean, this thing took me a few hours to do. And then even here, so what I'm going to end up doing here, I'm going to end up putting a log down here at the bottom to go across. I'm going to nail that to it, and then I'm going to create the door from there, to give me a nice barrier even along the front of the door. But this thing goes all the way around it, and a lot of people are gonna be like, hold on, you gotta get it flat to the ground. So getting it flat to the ground only takes me, with my next step, it's going back and trimming it, laying it flat. You know, so it overlaps like right here. But I started to do that before I did the video, and I was like, hold on, let me go ahead and be careful. I said, let me go ahead and do this video real quick, so I can continue to work. But you can see right here how it's connected here. It's connected right here, and then I trimmed it here so it overlaps here. And when I connect this, I'll zip tie it and then stake it down to the ground, and then that'll be done. Then that'll be done for that. But what I'm going to do on top of this is throw a whole bunch of mulch. I got a ton of mulch, so I'm gonna do a nice maybe 6 to 8 inch layer of mulch and fade it down, and then put some flowers in there or grass seed and just let it cover back up, and let it go from there. All right, but stage 1 is done. Wanted to share this. Let me move on to stage 2. All right, I gotta switch Momentum's real quick and clean up their pins. They're still gonna have to go in, but I almost got step 2 done. I ran out of good zip ties, man. Stuff that has about 150 pounds of pressure per zip tie. I ran out of them, and then I got some cheap ones that came with the fencing. They're trash. But we're gonna go on the inside of this thing instead of walking around it, so we can get that perspective. The duck enclosure. And then I did, instead of going around that tree, I went ahead and just cut behind it and in between these 2 trees. It gives the horses and the livestock, they're gonna have more space, which is needed compared to the ducks, because this is a very large enclosure for them. But I came around here, and it's enough space for me to, you know, just stick my arms up and squeeze through here. You know? through there if need be and get around here all the way around. But that's it. So what I'm doing right now, I'm running 3 strands of wire here, just in case the horses do come up behind here, they can be enclosed in. The other thing, I went ahead and, like I said, started running the barbed wire. I said I needed to run 3 strands, but I think I only need 2. Maybe I will put a 3rd one when I'm not so tired and make it easier on myself. I hate running barbed wire when tired. But I got 2 strands. I got one at the very top, and I'll take some zip ties and I'll zip tie this together, you know, to hold it like this for more stability. But that will prevent Star from leaning over onto the fencing. And then I have one down here in the middle, which when Corky pushes up on it, you know, that will poke him and keep him from pushing up on it, or any other livestock. Now, as time goes on, my plan is to run electric inside of the pastures on that side, so you know that'll keep them back off of this fence as well. But been at this thing all day. It's just time consuming, but you know I'm doing it right, and anything worth doing is worth doing right the first time. With the skirt being there is about 20 inches wide, and then that'll be covered all the way around this thing, and with mulch, a thick layer of mulch, and then I'll allow that to turn back into dirt. And then the mulch on that side, I'm going to spread layers of grass seed to get that to start coming up now, like some playtime. I'll eventually put some good pasture stuff, but I need something that's gonna take real quick, and that playtime stuff. And then after I cover this back up, I'll work on this path again, fix this back up the way it needs to be done, and make it very nice coming back through here. This T-post will be removed, and then he'll go straight down. You can see the wire here. It'll go straight down into that gate. And yeah, to be honest with you, I might even move that gate. But yeah, just that much more space for them, which will be major once I get all the grasses in, and then my duck enclosure right next to it, and the rabbit tree. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that yet, but I think that'll be my next move, is the rabbits.
Be silenced now in the name of Jesus.
Okay, this is how we deal with the bigger ducks now.
Dreams will find
Get them out the pool. I got this. Keep them out the pool.
In yourself, when you close your eyes, let go.
You ready? Scare them out.
Dreams come true.
Come on, get behind them. Back to your pen.
He who dwells in the secret place of the Most
Back to your pen.
High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Wrong.
I will say of the Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust. He shall surely deliver me.
That's how we deal with the older ones now. Alright, this is the part that I was talking about. I gotta always adapt things and make things different. Because now we gotta pick it up.
back against the wall. Thought I was about to lose it all. Went through a count was low, had nowhere to turn, nowhere to go. But something shifted overnight. Woke up and everything was wrong. I don't know how, but I know who. This blessing just kept on rolling. This blessing keep on rolling. Oh yeah, can't stop what God put in motion. Oh yeah, this blessing keep on rolling.
And then we go back and herd them in. Come on. Come on, go. Okay. Come on, go. Come on, go. Come on. Come on. Come on, go.
Can't explain it, but I know this blessing just kept on rolling.
Come on, go.
This blessing keep on rolling.
Come on, go. Come on. I know. Here. There you go. There you go. Look. Come on. There you go. This is smartened up. All right, duck. All right. So I just came out. We in between waves of this storm. I came out just to check to see how much water we got, and look at that. In 30 minutes of a heavy rain, look at that. What is that? Almost 50 gallons of water? That quick. Wow. But opened it up, took the door that used to be there. Need to build a better door. That door does not fit for there, but I'm not going to deconstruct this door because I could probably use it somewhere else. So I'm gonna build a door this evening, have that ready to come out tomorrow, and then tighten up this wire onto here. I think I pulled this top too tight, so it gave me a little sag in this, but I'm not worried about this at the moment because I have that outer layer coming. So to fix this, and it's just on, looks like it's just on this back end here, which is okay with me. I think it's here a little bit too, but I'll fix the sagginess of this. I'm not sure if I'm going to just put it in another T-post end somewhere, but when I tighten the other one on, this should all tighten back up. Horses are being fed, pasture grounds are growing, and yeah, let me go back to burning trash.